YouTube, welcome to my channel, Fit with Tiff 100.
I wanted to share with you the steps I took to lose 130 pounds. Three secrets that I use to pay off $100,000 in student loan debt.
Hello, my Fit family. Thank you again for tuning in to Fit with Tiff 100. Tiffany Chanel here, and I'm here to talk to you about being fit in your finances, so stay tuned. Now, before we get into this video, I would like to encourage you to please subscribe to my channel if you're not already a Fit family member by pressing that red subscribe button. And once you have that button pressed, please hit the notification bell next to the button so that you never miss my videos in the future. And if you want to see more videos like this one in the future, please hit the thumbs up button and like this video. And also feel free to share this content with others who you think could benefit from it. And definitely comment down below and let me know some of your thoughts and ideas on the video that I'm sharing today. So I'd like to talk to you about 5 keys to teaching your kids how to manage their finances at a young age. So this video was requested by one of my subscribers. And if you are a parent who really wants to make sure that your children understand the value of a dollar and that they're making better decisions for their future, then this video is for you. So, key number 1, start young. My daughter is only 3 years old, but we're already working with math and finances. One of the things we like to do together is use flashcards to count.
30. Good. 31.
32.
Good.
33.
Good.
34. 35.
Good.
36.
Good.
37.
Good.
38.
Good.
39. 40.
Good. 40. 41.
41. 42.
Good.
43.
Good.
44.
Good.
45.
Good.
46.
Good. 47.
47.
Good.
48.
Good.
49.
Good.
50.
50. Good job, Peyton. Now,
I also count money to her, especially when she receives a monetary gift for a special occasion like her birthday or Christmas. I also take her with me to the bank and I show her at a very young age that mommy is depositing money into your savings account because someone gave you a monetary gift for your birthday or for Christmas. So again, definitely start young. Key number 2, make it fun. I don't know about you, but in my opinion, most kids have a short attention span. And if we're going to be effective at all with teaching them about money, we better make the educational experience for them and ourselves fun. So here is a short list of games that teach children how to manage their money, and it's actually fun for the kids and for the parents. Now, I am putting a link in the description box below to each of these games if you'd like to purchase one or more of them. And I'm also going to link to a couple of more games. Now, this list of games range from the cheapest to the most expensive. And there are plenty of other games out there, but this is just the list that I came up with for this video. So the cheapest game, which costs $15, is called Payday. It's a really neat game for children that are 8 years old and over. The great part about this game is that it's quick and easy to learn. This game that only takes 15 minutes to complete teaches children how to manage their salary, bills, and save money. The objective of the game is that whoever has the most money at the end of the game wins. Now, this next game only costs $20, and I'm sure many of you have heard of Dave Ramsey. Well, he actually has a game for kids called Dave Ramsey's Act Your Wage. Not age, wage with the W. So this game is for children that are 10 years old and over. In this game, you are taught how to manage your money and plan for expenses using the cash envelope system. You also must not let your emergency fund drop below $1,000 as you spend, save, and give money throughout the course of the game. The objective of the game is that whoever is the first to yell, "I'm debt-free," wins the game. Now, this third game costs around the same amount as the prior game, but just $1 over at $21. This game is called the allowance game. And this game actually is for children a little bit younger than the prior games are for, ages 6 and over. This game was actually recommended to me by a family friend who uses this game with her little one. Now, allowance teaches children how to manage their allowance by making change with their money, computing totals, and comparing savings on sale items as they navigate the board. At the end of the game, young children will know how to make smart financial decisions. And so now the last game that I would like to mention is the most expensive game on this list. At a whopping $78, yes, which is a lot of money, but the reason for this upcharge is due to the game actually being discontinued, and people who are selling it on Amazon are just selling it for a higher price since it's not being sold anywhere else. Now, this game is called Rich Dad Company Cash Flow 101. It's for children ages 8 and over, and the game allows parents and children to learn together while teaching financial strategies and showing everyone how to make wise investment decisions. So it takes you a little bit more further than just the first few games where you're managing money, you're managing money that you have and expenses. This game actually starts teaching you how to make investment decisions, and which is pretty cool. I think something that a lot of parents can also appreciate, especially those of us who have read Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Now that we know how to make learning about finances fun for our children, let's take a look at key number 3. And this is teaching our children to give, save, and spend. So I'd like to just tell you, just from some experiences that I've seen over time. A long time ago when my nephew was little, I remember when he would get monetary gifts for his birthday or Christmas or some sort of holiday, I remember his parents teaching him the habit of giving, saving, and spending. And so just like every kid, he'd want to buy a toy. But whenever he would get his money, his parents would teach him that 1/10 of the money that he received is considered his tithe, and that he is to give that to the Lord. And he did that via giving his tithe in church. Then they would also teach him to save, that a portion of his money should be saved. Maybe it's 20%. And then the remainder of his money, maybe that's 70% or whatever it was, could be used towards whatever he'd like. If he wanted to go to a toy store, he could buy a toy with the remaining 70% of the money that he received as a gift, as long as he didn't go over his budget. Or if he wanted to save more money or give more money, he could do that too. And so this third key I think is really important, because as your children become adults, when they get older, they're going to have to understand the art of giving, saving, and spending. and what percentages should go to each. I'm not saying these percentages work for everyone, but I have seen these percentages work for others. Key number 4, work together with your children on balancing their accounts. So as your children get a little bit older, you could give them a debit card, not a credit card, a debit card. Something that's not going to cause them to accumulate debt when they spend money. But a debit card will allow them to spend money and then work with you on balancing their account each week so that they understand where their money is going, how much they're spending, and they learn about transactions and balancing accounts. There is this one company that I found that I thought that was pretty unique called greenlight.com. And what Greenlight does, and this is not a sponsored video, but I just thought it was interesting, so I thought I would share. And I'm sure there's many other companies that do this as well. But what greenlight.com does is it allows you to have a debit card for your children, and the first 30 days is free. You get a debit card for your child, and you get up to have debit cards for 5 children, and after 30 days you would pay a $4.99 per month fee. But I know you're probably thinking, why wouldn't I just get them a card from a bank? Well, I believe with Greenlight, your child doesn't have to be 18 years of age. They can be younger. And then also it provides monitoring and different things for you that other companies may not offer. For example, there are certain things called Greenlit stores, which are stores that you have approved for your child to shop at, and you can set a spending limit so that your child doesn't go over that limit at that store. It also allows you to not have to worry about having cash on hand to give your child an allowance or to pay your child for some sort of chore they did around the house, but instead it provides automatic payments into your child's account as you see fit. And there's so many different other services that greenlight.com provides. And so I'll link the website in my description box below. Key number 5, bills, bills, bills. Can you pay my bills? No, just playing. So you may think that this particular tip is a bit far-fetched, but oh, how I wish I had known how to pay bills at a younger age instead of learning the hard way when I became an adult and got out there on my own. So teaching your children about the process of paying bills and the importance of paying them on time and the consequences they would have for not paying their bills on time is key number 5. So one way you can teach your children about the importance and the process of paying bills on time is, let's say your child wants maybe a new pair of shoes or some sort of toy or something that they just really, really want. And it's not something that they need, but it's a desire. And that's okay. We all have things that we desire, right? Well, what you could do, if you can afford to make that purchase the item that they want and hide it in your home, or maybe at a family member or a friend's home so that your children don't have access to it. And then begin teaching them about the importance of paying a bill. Let them know that this particular item that they want is considered a bill. And over the course of a couple of months, they'll have to pay you each month around the same time to pay off their bill to receive the item that they like. And so at first they're probably going to get a little frustrated and annoyed, but you're actually teaching them really good habits that's going to stick with them as an adult. So now what you could do is say, okay, son or daughter, if you would like to pay this bill, you can pay this bill at the first of every month. And so what you can do is maybe give them chores around the house, or maybe they already have a part-time job, whatever it is. But if you're giving them a chore, you'll pay them for the chore throughout the month. And then at the first of every month, they give you a certain amount of money to pay the bill. If they are late on the bill, then they need to pay a fee. Maybe it's $1 per each day that they're late, or per each week that they're late, whatever you decide. but then you're teaching them about the importance of paying the bill on time, because there are always late fees associated with paying bills late. So in doing something like this, you're teaching your children at an earlier age how to pay bills for something that they want, and the importance of paying the bill on time. Because we all know that money doesn't just fall from the sky. We work hard for it. And in order for us to have things that we like, such as paying our mortgage on time, or having lights in our home, or being able to use our cell phones, or eat out every now and then, paying for groceries, all of that costs money. And in order for us to get what we need to understand how to pay bills, pay them on time, and essentially understand the value of a dollar. So let's recap. 5 keys to teaching your young children how to manage their finances at a young age. Key number 1 is start off young. Anything that you can do, even if it's just flashcards. Number 2, make it fun. Play some games with your kids. Make it fun for you and for them, so that they'll pay attention, and then you'll be more effective in teaching them managing their finances. Number 3, teach the art of giving, saving, and spending habits. And then number 4, work together with your children on balancing accounts, such as giving them a debit card, and work with them on their spending and balancing those accounts for those debit cards. And number 5, show them what bills really means. Teach them the importance of paying bills and paying them on time. Well, my Fit family, thanks once again for tuning in to Fit with Tiff 100. Tiffany Chanel here. And before we close out this video, please feel free to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. And until next time, I'll see you in the next upload. Bye. This is a journey for me. I'm still not done, and that's why it's called a journey, I suppose. But if you would like to share this journey with me, please feel free to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell down below. And that way you will be able to stay tuned for more of my videos in the future. And until next time, I'll see you in the next video. Thanks, YouTube.